on this Namgura, this to help me to get power back, but I just couldn't eat. They said to me very clearly that I'm dying. So I said okay. Then they bring me a priest. He gives me the last rites. This is what I did, and actually in that connection, I was very surprised. And this priest, by that time, when I was there, he's actually the bishop of Carmelian. Then he gave me this cross here. He was here already. This is why I know this cross. And when he came, I showed it to him. You know me? He couldn't right away remember, but when I showed him the cross, he can remember. He gave me this, so I wear it for when I have things like that, or I do something very, very important. So from that, he came to give me my Lats rites, the Lats Eulung and the Lats meal, and I opened my sin to him. After that, I don't know, something happened. How? It's I was in peace with myself. This was a balance. I find peace. I was not afraid. I did not know future. I did not know it's okay. It's the meaning of what happened to me. So the balance was there. I was not afraid. I know I was dying. Thank you. And out of this aspect, 2 days later, I said, I would like to be not die in the hospital. Why I saw the people around me dying also, and it was very difficult to relax, to not afraid of dying. It was the fact more that people around dying, and I was in peace, and the people dying around me, I could not help them, I could not help myself, so it was not a good situation for me. That's what I felt. So I asked if they can transfer me somewhere where I can die peacefully. And there, the social department in the hospital contacted the HIV Foundation from Germany in Bangkok. Their director came and he spoke with me. The first thing he said to me, "What would you like to eat?" Said okay. So I told him I like to eat a German meal. So he went out and bought this and brought it back. That's the first time I really eat, not all of it, but I could eat, and I felt good. So he said, okay, there's 2 places we can put you. One in Bangkok, he didn't say the name, but he brought some papers, and another place in Rayong. That's what he said. I said, up to you. Where I'm dying, I want to die peacefully. Then he said, better Rayong, why Bangkok is not so clean like Rayong. That's what he said. I said, if you think that's the right thing, please organize for me that I can go. And he did this. After that, it took maybe 2 weeks. The ambulance, I've been put in the ambulance. I couldn't walk. I just couldn't move. I have no feeling in my feet. From here to there was totally dead. I just couldn't stand up by myself. This I can move, but the body itself to sit up was impossible. So they had to carry me. And they took me in the ambulance and brought me down here. And it was from the HIV Foundation from Germany, somebody with me who is a Thai lady who speaks German. So she came with me in the ambulance to comfort me. We talked a little bit, and there was 3-4 other people there from the hospital, social work and all this to bring me here. I arrived here on 11th, the 8th, 2011 at 11:35. Yes. After that, came around there. and the PCU staff and everybody come out and take me in the wheelchair, and not in the wheelchair, in the stretcher from the ambulance, and bring me inside in the second bed in the PCU one. And in that bed I stayed nearly 2 months, till 2 months, but in between 2 to 3 weeks, actually, the sound of the staff, what they're talking, the patient, what I saw and how they're smiling and what they're doing, and I said, wow, what is this place? They're dying, or what's going on here? So this was my question for myself. In that moment, when I questioned, then my my life can my life came back to me. Then when you question your life and your surround, then it was something question my life. And then that brought me back. That and the will to live brought me back. Then there was a certain purpose that me brought back. And if I wanted to wear this uniform with the Great Cross, and I said I can do that better with the other patient, what I see here, and what the staff, how they speak. By Thai people are very loud, and for me, as a patient, oh, what's going on? But that brought me back. This atmosphere, everything what was going on in the PCU, that brought me back to life. So the difference between PCU and the hospital itself is a place where actually you've been sent to die, but in the hospital I would die, but here through the atmosphere and through this forward and backwards and this family business. Oh, you want this, you want that. All the time something speaking, the television goes, the radio goes, many things. And that actually the life aspect brought this back. So when patient come here now and they are in that state, I can feel how they feel. And so not only me can do that. All the staff who are working in the PCU, they have been through this, what I have been through, so they can actually feel themselves into that situation. So they're more professional as a professional itself. They can directly help by they know how they feel the patient. And then after two weeks, I sit up in the bed and I did this. I pulled my legs.
You sit up on your own?
No, not yet. Then I had to move, but if you do this, it is not enough to revive your body in order to work again. So the staff came regularly, Dom, her name, Juan, and helped me by massaging. To live through all this is not so easy. And after 6 weeks, 7 weeks, I said to them, bring me a walker. I said, Juan said, no, it's too early. You have to be careful, otherwise you'll fall. I said, no, I feel strong enough. Then I eat also regularly. What surprises me, in the hospital I could not eat so much. So I eat. And then I said, okay, bring me the walker. So I said, I will not walk around, but I want to only like this. And I did this. I did that for 2 months. And one day, I just stand up. And can walk. after this, I could work. 3 months gone by. I didn't need the walker anymore, but I had to be careful, so I hold on. But I start cleaning the beds from the PCU, the floor, take rubbish out, and speak to the patient beside me, and also massage them. And out of that, 3 months went by. I start doing things. Then I went to the hospital, and they make the X-ray. And my doctor say I don't know, she can understand. She had all the papers and the X-rays from me, but she couldn't understand what she saw. She said, "This with the lungs is disappeared. The virus on my lung are disappeared. So I didn't have this anymore. This virus who made me weak, who made me die. Then through this, I lost weight very fast. Then the immune system was breaking together, and the infection of my lung just disappeared. So let's talk about miracles. But I said, no, it's not a miracle. I think it's more the fact that what I'm doing and the spirit and everything else, what is in me, and what I'm doing in the PCU, it's more the fact that not the medicine healing me. It actually this psychology in myself made me stronger, and the place where I'm living made me stronger. And through this, sure, eventually I start eating my medicine, but by that time not yet. It came eventually, why they had to find a system